I think I got it working. Wahoo! You let me know. We're back. We're doing a second attempt at that intro, but welcome in everyone. Happy Wednesday, Wappy Wednesday. We are doing another episode of the animal and creature themed retro roulette. Our first initial spin today is Donkey Kong Country 3 on the Game Boy Advance. If you're watching on YouTube, you can check out a full playlist of all of my animal-themed retro streams, all of our retro roulette streams, and even a full playthrough of Donkey Kong Country 3 on the Super Nintendo, going for the full 103, 102%. It was a lot of fun. If you want to revisit that fun, or even go, maybe it inspires you to go revisit Donkey Kong Country 1 through 3. Go do it. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some of the other streams. I stream usually every day around 5 or 6:30 p.m. Pacific. If I'm not here, I'm live in my Discord with classic cartoons, retro commercials, and more. And today even though we have explored all the Donkey Kong Country games on stream, including all the Game Boy Advance ones, we are at the whim of the wheel. So we're going to play some DKC3 on the Game Boy Advance until anyone in the chat spins that wheel. And when they do, we're going to play something else. And since this is the one going up on YouTube, I want to say thank you to the recent followers: Bionics, Pink Rose, Uni, Reina, Mama Joe, Vrama Joe, Fox Mulder 24, and Boss Pool for the recent follows. And thanks to Void's Game Archive and Taizen Senpai for the recent raids. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my mods and the regulars. I hope you've been having a good week, and if not, I hope it gets better. That's all I can say. Stick around. Can we possibly make this transition easily, and maybe people will see things smoothly? It looks like it's happening. Gotta shout out all the people in the chat right now. Dee, 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 dee. Here we go. We got ourselves a funky intro. It's looking like it's running a lot smoother. It's not looking perfect. But it is what it is. Is it lagging for anyone? You tell me. Let's erase our progress. And just like any playthrough, we gotta play the third save slot. If it's available, we're doing it. And we had Moon, M-U-N. Mun. In the last playthrough. So let's roll with it. Alright, you know, some brighter colors. It's missing a little bit of the charm, like, with the palette of the original game, Super Nintendo game. It is. What's the "it is" in reference to? Wrinkly's Retreat. There's still lag. Ah, why? Are we going to a stage or what? I thought there was a stage before this. Maybe Wrinkly dies. I don't know. Hello there, young pixie. I have no idea. Well, I mean, we know Ripley dies, but maybe that happens in the game. The shell is found at the bottom of Lake Orangutan, and it's pretty rare. You gotta be joking. Man, I love chocolate. These are the finest chocolates, guaranteed to impress. Expensive. Go Dixie. Pretty rare. Oh, what's happening? I've set up my smoking new boat shop on this island, but that's not all. I also brought your excellent cousin Kitty Kong along for the ride. He may be a toddler, but if you let him throw you upwards, you'll almost reach the stars. Oh yeah. When you throw him, his humongous body can smash through the floor of some areas. Trust me. Kitty Kong, the goat of MKW? No, Funky Kong. Now it's Micro Machines. Come on. What's going on here? Okay, the controls for the boat are just strange. You hold A, but you have to keep holding down the D-pad to actually move forward. Very strange. Okay, well, we'll keep going. Oh, this? Yeah. No, this is... This version of it is Comic Sans. Not in the original, that's for sure. Lakeside Limbo. An actual stage. Well, that's cool. I like that. That makes up for everything they changed. This is the cool pause menu. Fluke. Click. 50 stars. Collect those 50 stars. Collect those 50 stars. What's going on here? Okay. My emulator couldn't keep up. Yeah, classic rare. But there's also even more classic rare with, like, we're talking Pictionary, Snake Rattle and Roll, Battletoads. Some pretty good games in the NES era. Even though sometimes they were just... I think they worked on Pictionary. I could be wrong. They did ports, though, of games as well. But I think with any company or any like creative team, they just had like all the right people that gelled really well at a specific time for all these games and N64 games. And it's not quite the same with like games like Ukulele, even though Playtonic Games has many members of the original Donkey Kong team. It's a different thing. Something's happening with I don't like this. I do not like this. We're just getting little lag moments. It's not fun. It's gotta be just because it's hot. So I might actually bring the fan in. Just one sec. It'll make a difference. Okay, one sec. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, will it let me? I'm trying to figure out things behind the scenes and make it look like I knew what I was doing the whole time. Okay, this is gonna make things run smoother, but can you hear that? You can probably hear the fan, maybe. Oh, Bob! We were so close. Alright, is it even working? What's happening? Like, what? I'm not interested in this kind of nonsense, Twitch. It tends to happen in the summer, but like this is some goofball nonsense. 1 second here. very satisfying when that happens. I think it's better? I don't know. I can't even tell. Alright, let's check out this level. Tell me if it's watchable, we'll keep going. If not, we can switch to Discord and watch some cartoons or something. I'm totally cool with that. Yes! We snuck through! Are you talking about the render in this level? What? Thanks, Nintendo. Okay, it looks like it's the stream's behaving now. Cool down, computer. Cool down. But for real, we can easily bring this over to Discord. That's not a problem. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. Got band rehearsal. And then I'm probably going to be streaming on Friday if we can, but it may not happen. Oh. No! Oh. Moving too fast. No! Wow. Unnecessary. Okay. When the music cut out to nothing while I was loading the save state, you genuinely thought it was meant to be like that. Gee, I wonder if we can make it. Oh. Alright, you got me. They really added dying in Funky Kong game. Yes, baby. All we heard and saw was Kiddy Kong landing on the ground and then nothing. Welcome to my training area. Apparently, Cranky has a dojo. I'm fed up with you young whippersnappers having all the fun. So I'm improving my skills for the next big adventure in Cranky Kong Country. You can help me train if you like, but I'm no charity. I need to raise cash to fund my new project, so I'm going to charge you for the privilege of training with a master. As it's early in the game, I'll let you train with me for one of those stupid silver coins. Help me deflect these spiky critters with my trusty shield. Use the control pad to move my shield into the correct blocking position. You'll get a reward based on your performance. Okay? Yes, look at this. Just a hologram. A hologram is just a telegram. Oh! You did well, but there's room for improvement. 19. If you can get a perfect score, I'll give you this banana bird. No, not today. We tried. If we were on Discord, we'd have our DK coin emote. We actually have that as one of our animated emotes. Avoid the clownfish. It's a bit different about the instruments in the soundtrack in this that I don't think I prefer, but one thing to note is that there's actually new music that was meant to be included in the original game, and also some new compositions with every Game Boy Advance game from David Wise. Was it worth it? Yes. Okay, well. Ro got hit with the no swordfish allowed sign, yeah. So did Ellie, the elephant, earlier. No pachyderms. Hello. Gee, I wonder. We're just another cog in the machine. We didn't even get the end. I feel like the stream's running way smoother now. Wait, why did we enter the same stage? Keep it moving. Are you ready? Okay. I see this as no problem. Well, of course you do. Ice, see this? I see this as no problem. Chill. I'm gonna need to put that on ice. Chill out. Okay, too cool. You thought about how too cool it would be to say that? Hold on, are those Kremling's Waluigi? That's Waluigi. No! No! They're the best ride until... Whoops. That's Waluigi. I totally read that as Steel Kongs are the best. Steel Kong. Bye, guys. Sorry. Oh! No. Well, is it because it's hot where you're at? That's probably an answer to your question. Because it is hot here. That's why that stream is the stream was chugging along earlier. Oh look at how original this is. They just changed the color palette of the other tile set. Bye. You think I don't got that? Get out of here. What? Now you care about elephant, or you care about the rats? The rats you didn't care at all. What are you doing? Silly game. Really? You didn't care before, man. Is it because the rats are under the light and now you can see them? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Oh, we missed a coin. We missed a coin. Yikes. We did our best, we still cleared the stage. I love how Swanky Kong here looks just like DK. The whole time we're looking for DK, and nobody questions, like, maybe he just got some hair gel and a jacket. Collect as many gold stars as you can before the time runs out. Press A to make yourself jump. Okay. I don't think so. Well, this is cool. This is exclusive to this, by the way. This is not in the Super Nintendo. I think they might have played Sonic. They did add a lot of cool stuff. DKC 2 on Game Boy Advance is my least favorite. I think Swanky Kong is unnecessary. I think that some of the other ones might be unnecessary, like Funky. Like, it serves a purpose, but like Cranky, Wrinkly, they don't really, like, they can be side characters, but they're not like super necessary. I do really like the Kongs in 64 though. All the playable Kongs I'm for. In fact, I'm for a universe where every single Kong they've ever introduced is a playable Kong eventually. Oh, we screwed up big time. There we go. $62, that's better. Elcha's Barn, boss fight. What do you think of this boss fight? All I can picture is the chipmunk screaming. No, I'm not yelling at anybody. Yeah, well, you're not a giant barrel with wooden teeth, are you? Iceson just said, I would have thrown up in disgust if a Kong threw a bug in my mouth. Well, barrels like eating bugs. Whoa. Oh man. Let's try that again. No, it's not a trick. It's just difficult to get it consistently. They both have different throw arcs, by the way, each Kong. See, look, he's right at the end. We just had to get him to the end. Bye-bye. But if you don't do it, because it's difficult to do it consistently, and if you're not, like, basically, this level does have some moments along the way where you practice your aim with the barrels. But if you're not perfect with it, it's very possible for him to push you to the left side, which literally has a bunch of grinding spikes that just shredded Kong anyone. And then apparently Cranky can walk down here, not get shredded, jump down here with a cane, no problem at all. He's just like, oh yeah, by the way, you go here next. And you're like, wait, what? How did you get down here? Yeah, he said the overgrown barrel will make good firewood. Yeah, technically, like, the barrel didn't die. It just got pushed off the ledge, and it was actually totally fine. It was even bouncing still. Cremwood Forest. Little bug spider platforms. The little yellow bug spider platforms. Watch out for the red hedgehogs, porcupines. It's Knuckles, it's Sonic, it's Knuckles. I have no idea, can't believe my eyes. Oh yeah, there are bees that are made of different things, like metal and things, and gears. Watch out for the little bug platforms. I think this level would be cool. I'd also like to see a 3D version of this level, like a 3D platformer style. And Rare, this is not the first time. Rare also worked on the Wizards and Warriors games, and it's not the first time that they've created pretty extensive levels where you go from branch to branch and travel within the trees. The Wizards and Warriors series has tons of that going on in that games. That's a warp. Okay. Didn't know that existed. If that exists in the Super Nintendo one, that's amazing. The place is just too cool to hang out in, though. Oh, they don't do damage to you. That's handy. I just assumed they did. It's a warp to wind barrel, exactly. I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to just throw that in as a secret for difficult. For players that find it too difficult. I don't think that exists in the Super Nintendo version. No, doesn't respawn. I like the freaking music in the stage. I like the freaking music in the stage. The perfect animal and creature game. We've already played as a swordfish, a parrot, monkeys. An elephant. Oh, what a waste. There's no way I didn't save after that. I definitely saved after this multiple times. Oh well. This music totally 100% reminds me of Pizza Tower. It's 100% Pizza Tower vibes. Are you trying to get a free wheel spin? Use those channel points. Squeep beep bap bap ba dum dee 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 ba da dum boop bop bop boom bee dee dee. Let's spin the wheel because Ice wants to spin the wheel. You have 420. I know you do. Hehehe. Dee 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 dee. Alright, we're spinning it and it's landing on game number 47. That's 47. Oh, we run into a slog here. Let me pull up the game. And it looks like we are getting a Double Dragon game. It is Double Dragon 2. And it's going to be not on the NES, actually. That's the one I grew up with. That's the one that essentially I... Is that 2? No, it's not Double Dragon 2. Sorry. Double Dragon... Yeah, it is. Double Dragon 2 on the Game Boy. Dragon, man. It's a dragon. That's an animal, that's a creature. All the dragon games are in there. It's Double Dragon 2 on the Game Boy, actually. We can spin it again if you want. If you don't agree with the dragon. Okay, let's give it a shot. So Double Dragon 2 on the original Game Boy was my first beat 'em up I ever played, and we're gonna give the Game Boy one a shot. I believe we played this one on stream before. It's from 1991, and this actually is a port of the Game Boy, or of the NES version. Switch things up. Oh. Music is so good. You like my folders? Super Saiyan Goku on my desktop, Simpsons, and swords. The swords thing is a teaser on something I'm going to be releasing to my Discord soon. Let's give it a shot. Okay, here we go. Let me know if you need more games. Simpson Swords. Or let me know if you need more games. Let me know if you need more game audio. Not quite the original theme song. Turn it down a touch there. Oh, the NES soundtrack for Double Dragon 2 is one of the best soundtracks. It's one of my favorite chiptune soundtracks of all time. Now, this is obviously from Acclaim. Technos and Acclaim worked on the other one too, and it's a fantastic game. I'm trying to make sure I don't cut off any of this. There we go. Yeah, definitely. The NES version, 100%. This is trying to do it. Like, this is the theme song from the NES version. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. But it's obvious that the Game Boy can't actually pull off exactly what's going on with the NES, so there's some subtle differences. Pretty funny. Okay, I'll be right back. 1 second. it's the same story as well. I'm probably gonna have to cut this one short, keep it as a short stream again, unfortunately, but play a little bit of this. The sprites look a lot like the NES game. The music is different now, 100%. This is all new music now, exclusive to this game. And it's a little tighter in control. You have to be more precise with the hitboxes. The NES one's more forgiving. Still pretty cool though. Cool soundtrack. Whew. Come on! The bat! The range on that bat, holy. Ah! Yeah, you had to be way more precise. We would have been able to hit the enemy every single time on the NES one if we were that close. See? Mayayo Street. M-A-E-A-E-I-O. Mayayo. I like that sign. Unless it's Hayayo. Mayayo. Whoa. Muhammad Ali Frankenstein over here. And this is 2-player through link cable, believe it or not. Pretty neat. For 1991, pretty cool use of it. Yeah, lots of games at it. It wasn't created for Pokemon. It was very, very popular as for Pokemon, but not everyone had a link cable. That's the thing. Pokemon made it so that pretty much everyone that had a Game Boy eventually got a link cable. Wasn't always put packaged with it, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'll give this one more shot. Oh, come on. Clean. Doesn't look like we can pick up that bat. The Super Nintendo version, Super Double Dragon or Return of Double Dragon, is pretty fun in terms of the enemies. I think or the weapons. Sorry, I think it has the most amount of weapons and most variety of weapons that you can use in any Double Dragon game. Or at the time it did. Because there's some indie, newer Double Dragon titles that are... A couple of them were Kickstarter funded and stuff, but there's a couple newer ones that have a lot of stuff going on for them, but... Specifically, when the Super Nintendo one came out, it had so many different weapons. Although I didn't really like it intuitively at first. Eventually the Double Dragon series splits off into like a 1v1 fighter, like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, which did not do well. And then there's the beat 'em up games. And that movie is god-awful if you haven't seen it. It's a good campy watch for sure. Brutal punches. Is he here? Ai-ai-yo street. Mai-ai-yo. Mai-ai-yo. A-E-I-O-U. See if we can get to this boss fight. There he is. No! Oh. Yes. Cheese it. Cheese it. Techno's always had a knack for making games about meaty dudes beating each other up. Well, don't they have a hand in River City Girls series? Whether it be through Barefist or through a dodgeball. Pretty funny. That's a good game too. The dodgeball game. And River City Ransom. I spent a lot of time with River City Ransom. The Game Boy Advance remake, River City Ransom X, or EX, is really good. All it does is up the graphics and adds a bunch of quality of life stuff. But That's all you need in that game. It's perfect. I remember picking it up really, really cheap in my local game store. If you're looking to revisit River City Ransom, or you're looking for like a classic beat 'em up, give the Game Boy Advance version a shot. It also has some extra modes as well. I'd say the same thing for Super Ghouls and Ghosts. There's a really good Game Boy Advance port that has levels. You can take a path of either the arcade levels, Super Nintendo levels, and Sega Genesis levels. And it has another mode as well. So that's one of the new modes they added. It's pretty good. It makes some elements of the game a little bit easier if you're a purist, but other than that, it's worth checking out. Yeah, none of these levels are from Double Dragon 2 NES, by the way, so this is its own game. Because Double Dragon 2 The Revenge is the name of the NES one. This one's just called Double Dragon 2. The music's not the same. The only thing that's the same is the title screen music, but it's actually not even 100% the same. So obviously this is like some sort of alternate reality. Double Dragon 2. This is a knife. That's it. Fiddle-a-doo. I do have to call it though, to keep it short today, unfortunately, but that's okay. If you're watching live, thank you for joining. And if you also are watching on YouTube, then click subscribe. Or if you're not following me on Twitch, then you should probably do it. Thanks for hanging out. We did some DKC 3 on Game Boy Advance. We did some Double Dragon 2 on Game Boy. Playing console games on their weird handheld ports. That was the theme for today. Thank you to everyone who dropped in, even for a brief moment. And thank you to Bionics and Pink Rose Uni Reina and Mama Joe Vramadro. Mama Joe Vramadro. I'm sorry. I butchered that. Thank you for the follows. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. That was a really fun birthday stream that you did recently. Mama Joe Vramadro. Thank you. If you're not a member of the Discord, feel free to join. I'm probably not going to be live tomorrow, like I said. I've got a band practice, but I will be live on Friday likely, or on Saturday during the day. We'll be live here, or we'll be live in our Discord. See you there. Stick around for a raid.